All right, welcome back to our Barcelona career mode. So the start of season 2. In this season, we're going to try to win the Champions League. That is our biggest goal this season. Champions League title, and then trying to defend our La Liga title from last season as well. So with those goals in mind, I think we're going to make some very, very big moves in this first transfer window. So we're just getting straight into this. We sold our backup keeper Neto to Leicester, so we need a new backup keeper. And then we also sold Pjanic back to Juventus. And I think those were the main departures from our team. We have transfer listed Coutinho. We're going to try to sell him. I think honestly, I just want to play Pedri ahead of him. So we're going to try to sell Coutinho. He's worth 47 million, so that would be a decent amount of money. And then we've made Neto a right winger. We've made Trincao a center forward. So I think he'll be better in that role, to be honest. With his speed only being 83 and 84 sprint speed, I need quicker players out wide pretty much. But I think he'll be a fine backup striker along with Richarlison. Also, we're in the process of making Messi a right winger again, because I think we're going to stick with this 4-3-3 holding formation. So Messi's going to be a right winger. We're not going to play with a cam. And we're pretty much doing that because I have some big transfers in mind. So speaking of transfers, we have 436 million in our transfer budget. That is by far the most I've had in career mode in a long time. So yeah, that is a lot of money. All right, so right off the bat, you might be noticing a player is missing in the starting 11. That is Ousmane Dembele. Now, he is missing because we are going to try to do a swap deal with PSG for Neymar. This season 2 is going to be our final season with Barcelona. We're only doing 2 seasons, so I think for this final season going after the Champions League, we are going to reunite Neymar with Messi, or at least try to. I think we just got to do it. We just got to do it. Neymar said in real life he wants to play with Messi again. I'm sure Messi has said that he wants to play with him again as well. So for this season 2, the final season, we're going to try and make that happen. And I'm going to try to do a swap deal for Dembele because I feel like it's a little bit more realistic. It kind of like we have enough money to buy Neymar without giving them Dembele. It's just, it seems a little bit more fair if we had Dembele on the bench. That would be so OP. So it kind of makes sense. Neymar gets to go back with Messi. PSG get a very decent Dembele. So that is what we're going to try to do to start off this first episode of season 2. So we are going to approach to buy. The player holds a grudge against your club and he isn't willing to negotiate a transfer. Huh, okay. That kind of changes things. A lot. Okay, so this is the financial strictness. Why would Neymar have a grudge against Barcelona? So I guess what that means, we cannot buy him at all. Okay, so Neymar is out of the question. I just said all that just to be shut down in 20 seconds. All right, so that definitely changes things. A lot. All right, so if we don't sell Dembele, we could make him a left winger and then play Dembele, Griezmann, Messi, buy a new center midfielder, which is what I want to do. Or we could sell Dembele still and then buy a new left winger. That is also something that we could do. Or just start Ansu. Or sell Dembele and start Ansu. Man, I had this whole thing planned out. I did not think in any way, shape, or form that they wouldn't let us sign Neymar. But all right, that changes things. That changes things a lot. All right, so pretty much if we want to make a big move at left wing, it would have to be Raheem Sterling or Sadio Mane. These are the only 2 players that are really like upgrades. Everyone else would be pretty close to Ansu, and that makes no sense. We might as well start Ansu if it's not either of these 2. So can we even buy them? That is the question. We can buy Mane, and I'm pretty sure we can buy Sterling. Yes, we can. So money is not an issue. We sell Dembele and then buy Mane or Sterling, or we just start Ansu at left wing. So I think in this first episode, I'm going to let you guys decide on either of these 2 players. So leave in the comments, should we sign Sadio Mane or Raheem Sterling selling Dembele? Should we keep Dembele possibly? I'm going to let you guys decide on that one. I looked around, pretty much everyone else at left wing would be just super unrealistic. Or like I said, it wouldn't be a big enough upgrade over Ansu. I'd rather just start Ansu. So for me, it's pretty much only these 2 players, either of these 2 guys. So I'm going to let you guys decide on that one. But a player that I do want to buy in this episode is Mr. Ruben Neves. I wanted to buy him last season. We chose not to, but I think our first signing of this season 2 is going to be Ruben Neves. So if we play a three-man midfield, it'll be Neves, De Jong, and Zakaria. I think that is a beast of a midfield. So for our first possible signing, we're going to try to sign him up. All right, so they didn't want 80 million. We're going to try 95 million. We have a lot of money, and we still have players to sell to as well. So I'm not too worried about splashing the cash. 104.5, and Wolves accept that. It's a lot of money, but he's 85, 24 years old. A lot of room to grow still. To me, he just looks like and seems like a typical Barcelona player. So we're going to sign him up. All right, 150,000 per week. We are going to accept that. Ruben Neves, first signing of season 2. Our new midfielder to pair alongside De Jong and Zakaria. That is going to be a good midfield. All right, and there is our new signing. Very well-rounded midfielder. I think he is going to be an absolute beast for us. So Puig will go to the bench, and then Neves will come up and be alongside De Jong and Zakaria. All right, so other than that, you guys are going to decide on Sadio Mane or Raheem Sterling. Other than that, I don't know which other signings to make. Honestly, I was thinking about replacing Shula. I mean, he's a good center back. I just feel like some of our defending last season in big games, it just wasn't good enough. And I don't think it's Longley being like the liability in the back. Shula's 54 acceleration makes me uncomfortable. So I was maybe thinking about replacing him, buying like a world-class center back, but I don't really know who though. All right, funny enough, Liverpool are coming in for Shula. He's not transfer listed, and they're offering Diego Jota in a swap deal. I don't think I want Jota, but this is kind of interesting. I think we're going to reject this for now. I don't know if we should replace him or not. I really don't know. He's not bad. He's really not bad. It's just, is that speed hurting our defense? I don't know. All right, so we're loaning out some youth players, trying to get an offer for Coutinho. Yeah, I don't really know what other moves to make. Neves was a pretty good signing, a really big signing. I mean, we won La Liga last season and we made it to the Champions League semis. So it's not like this team needs a whole new revamp. I'm so upset at Neymar though. I had that planned out and FIFA just did not want to let it happen. All right, so we do need a backup keeper though. Now we could buy Unai Simon, who was suggested in the comments before, I think by a few people, but he is 40 to 56 million. I don't know if I want to spend that much on a backup keeper. And we do have Inaki Peña out on loan. We could just recall him, or we could promote a youth academy player. I think that is what we're going to do. This guy, Rodrigo Costa, looks pretty decent. 17, 64 rated, 81 to 87 potential. He does not look that bad. For a backup keeper, I think we're going to promote him and pretty much use him this season as a backup keeper to Ter Stegen. Also, I think it's time we promote some of these guys as well, other positions. Like Salvador Cuesta looks pretty decent already at 17. 84 to 90 potential. So he has 81 acceleration, 72 sprint speed. Not the quickest for a left winger. 58 short passing. Okay, he needs a lot of work. I could maybe see him as a left wing or cam, but we'll promote him to the first team. Also, Emmanuel Abreu looks pretty decent as well. 86, 94 potential. I usually do like my fullbacks to be a little bit quicker. Could be a center back actually. Could be a center back even though he's only 5'10". So we'll put him on attacking wide back for now. Maybe that'll get his speed up and we'll promote him as well. And then Pedro Bustos, 87 to 93. We have some very good youth players. 66 rated at 16. So we're going to promote him as well. And then I think that is it for now. Those are some very good youth players. All right, so we're getting pretty close to the start of La Liga. So I think for the first game of the season, we're going to go with this team. But Shula, I'm still not sure if we should try and replace him at center back. Like the players that I found were Marquinhos and Diego Carlos. I really wonder if that acceleration and sprint speed would help our defense compared to Shula's. I mean, Marquinhos isn't rapid, but he's still faster than Shula. Like we could maybe just throw out a swap deal. I might try that. All right, so this would maybe be interesting. They didn't want Shula, Man United. They did not want Shula, but it seems like they want Coutinho. 96.5 million plus Coutinho for Marquinhos. I think if we just bought Marquinhos without a swap deal, it would be probably like 130, 140 million. So I do think that value would be the same. Let's see if they even accept this. They might want a little more, 101.5. So let's try 100 million, probably accept this, and they do. All right, so 100 million plus Coutinho, we'd still have Shula. So we could try and sell him, or I mean, just keep him as a backup. He could be the backup on the bench. PK would be in the reserves. And then Marquinhos would be the starting right center back. I mean, he has 82 sprint speed, but 54 acceleration. That 54 acceleration, that hurts against like fast wingers, because it takes them a second to get up to 81 sprint speed. It takes them a second. And in that second, those players can just absolutely blow by him. So I'm kind of thinking about doing it. 100 million. We would have about 285 million left-ish. And then if we wanted to sign Sterling or Mane, it looks like we'd still be able to. They're not really valued that much. Like 200 million. Sterling is 237 million the most. So we'd still have money for that. We could still possibly sell someone, even be sure of it, that we'd have the funds for them. Like, yeah, we'd sell Dembele if we signed Mane or Sterling. And he is 100 million himself. I think we're going to do it. So Coutinho will be going to Manchester United. Pretty funny being a former Liverpool player. And then we will have an upgrade at center back in Marquinhos. I've never used him in a career mode either. So that would be interesting. And it is going to be interesting because we are going to try to sign him up. All right, so he's on 210,000 per week. I might just offer him the same, see what he says to that. And Marquinhos accepts. So Coutinho is off on his way to Man United. And we have a new center back in Marquinhos. So now you guys have to decide. Do we sell Shula or do we keep him on the bench? Do we keep him on the bench instead of PK? Have PK in the reserves? Or do we sell Shula, which would be a pretty decent amount of money, and then PK on the bench, Todibo fourth choice in the reserves? You guys have to help me decide on that, but I think that's a pretty good upgrade. He's only 1 point higher, but that speed is going to make a lot of difference, I think. So we're still trying to make Messi a right winger. I don't know why it's taking forever. Why would it take forever to make Messi a right winger? So it says 53 weeks. That makes no sense. Why would it take 53 weeks to turn Messi into a right winger? That makes no sense. We're just going to ignore that. So the season is about to start. Neves, Marquinhos are new signings. I think this is the team that we're going to start the season with. And then you guys can decide if we should sign Sterling or Mane. Oh, and also like Zakaria, you notice is -1 because of sharpness. So with the training, I've done a lot of the training drills and gotten like B's or A's. But I have not done all of them. What I've found is if you do all of them and get an A, your team, it becomes so OP and you end up winning every single game. So me not doing training, it kind of like doesn't nerf our team, but it makes it a little bit more challenging because our players are not all on like +5, +7 boosts. So that is why you might see Zakaria, Grimaldo not having the best sharpness, but still a lot of them do have pretty decent sharpness. I feel like the boosts that you get in career mode are so OP, like way over the top. So that is pretty much my way of trying to counteract that. Trying to make games a little bit more challenging through that way. But I think it's time to start the La Liga season. So still playing on Ultimate, still on the same sliders that we finished the last season on too as well. Facing Huesca as the first game of the season. This should be a strong start for us in the league. This should be 3 points. So Neves and Marquinhos getting their debuts for Barcelona. Messi is back from injury. Hopefully this game can start off a very good final season with Barcelona. We are the defending league champions, so we have to try and defend our league title this season. And it starts with this very first game against Huesca. All right, opening day of La Liga. I'm very excited to use Neves and Marquinhos. I think Neves is going to make our midfield a lot better. So let's see how we do with our new debutants, Marquinhos and Neves. Let's try and get a win in this first game. Also, it's so good to have Messi back. We missed him so much to end the season. Gonna get that to Griezmann. Messi can play that to Serginho Dest, who has grown very well so far in this series. That is a decent ball, but there is the man himself, Dest, intercepting that. Marquinhos on the ball. There is Ruben Neves. I don't really know which number to give him. I think I gave him 14. I don't really know which number to give him. Here is Ansu Fati. I'm looking for him to be more prolific this season in scoring. That is very awkward, but the keeper gets it out. Yeah, I'm looking for him to score more this season. He assisted a lot last season, but I want more goals from him. De Jong gets that to Neves, into Antoine Griezmann, to De Jong, back to Griezmann. This should be the first goal of the season, and it is. Antoine Griezmann puts that in the back of the net, and we are 1-0 up early on in this game. That was as easy as you like. De Jong brings it forward, plays it into Griezmann, and he's not going to miss from there. But Messi was way too far out wide there. I think I might have him on free roam. Yeah, we're going to have him on free roam so we can do whatever he wants, basically. But yeah, 1-0 up. Griezmann had an amazing first season, so there was no chance he was getting replaced in the starting 11. And he has started us off very well in this first game of the season. Yeah, this should be a pretty straightforward game for us. Huesca have not challenged our defense that much. As I say that, they're coming forward. Silva They are being patient with it. That is an interesting cross in. That to Ruben Neves into Griezmann. Try to get it back to him. Play that to Griezmann. It could be the second goal. Just can't quite get to it. All right, start of the second half. 1-0 up. It's been a pretty decent start, although I would like more goals in this game. Yeah, it's very different having Messi out on the right compared to in the middle like last season. What was that? I don't know what that was. We're going to play this to Grimaldo. Gonna try and fire a low cross into Ansu. That is intercepted. Yeah, I don't know what that pass was from their defense. Okay, Neves just steals that. Tries to go for a shot that is blocked. What are they doing in the back? Griezmann, Messi with the shot that is over the bar. All right, De Jong into Antoine Griezmann into Neves. Gonna get it back to him. Play that through to Messi, to Griezmann. Oh, the combination is back. The combination from last season is back. Griezmann's second of the game, and that is 2-0. It's great to see Messi and Griezmann combining once again. It's so good to have Messi back. 67th minute, 2-0. Yeah, Huesca have not played good in this game at all. All right, they're having some decent possession here, but not really doing a lot with it. They're going to get that into Mikel Rico. That is a pretty good one, too. I probably shouldn't jinx it. So they go all the way back with this. Back into Mikel Rico. Into Kim Son-young. Good block. And Ter Stegen catches that. Longley with another good defensive play. All right, Griezmann is making just a beautiful run on a hat trick. Griezmann, that is saved, and that is going to be cleared. Okay, he just made the absolute turn on me, and Ter Stegen saves that. All right, 87th minute, they're getting some chances here at the very end. So Puig is on for Neves at a decent debut. Cano, our youngster, is on for Zakaria, and then Trincao is on for Messi. Messi has not played in a while, so we're easing him back into this team. He's not going to get a full 90 minutes. But this game is pretty much settled. They've had a lot of possession here in the second half, but other than that shot right there, they have not threatened us too much. So this looks like it'll be a very, very simple opening day win in La Liga. But that is going to be full time. All right, 2-0 win to start the season. A very strong 2-0 win. Clean sheet, 2 goals from Griezmann. That is a very, very good start to the season. All right, Man City have come in for Shula. They're offering Ruben Diaz in exchange. So we might be able to negotiate just a straight transfer fee. But I think once again, I'm going to leave that up to you guys if we should sell him or not pretty much. We could get 100 to 150 million for him. So I'm going to let you guys decide on that. And also, I think I'm going to bring Messi in a little bit more and Ansu. I think I'm going to bring them just a little bit more inside. All right, second game of La Liga is against Villarreal. We're going to play this game and then we're going to end the episode there. And then in the next one, we'll finish the transfer window. So I'm going to see how this works with Messi and Fati being a little bit more narrow. And then Puig comes in for De Jong and Lamptey at right back. So first game of the season was a win. Let's see if our second game of the season can be the same. All right, first home game of the season. Try and get Messi a goal in this game. He deserves a goal on his return. But I think Marquinhos and Neves had pretty good debuts. So let's see how they do in their second game. Like I said earlier, I want better finishing this season. That is what I want the most. Griezmann, I think Messi's offside. Yes, he is. Great steal from Neves into Griezmann. Messi is making a decent run. Not the best pass from Griezmann. Can get that to him though. Into Ruben Neves. Cannot get room for a shot. All right, Zakaria bringing this forward into Antoine Griezmann. Get it out to Messi. Lamptey's making a good overlapping run into Griezmann. Decent cross from Lamptey. Ansu plays that to Grimaldo. Try and be a little bit more patient with this. Griezmann into Neves. Messi goes for the shot. Keeper makes a very good save. We are going to swing this in. Not bad. We got our head to that. And keeper catches it at the very end. I think that was Longley's header, I think. Or are we still that? This should be a pretty decent counterattack. Griezmann. Puig. Can he get past one? Maybe not. Slow this down a little bit. Neves to Ansu. Ansu first time shot, and Ansu Fati puts that in for the first goal of this game. And once again, we have taken the lead. First goal of the game. That is a great shot from Ansu on his left foot at that tight angle. 33rd minute. It is 1-0. Messi into Antoine Griezmann. I would love to just pile on the goals this game. Can get that to Grimaldo. Try and cross it into Ansu. Maybe could still get it to him. Messi with the shot. Oh, it's just barely over the bar. Get that to Griezmann in the end. Messi, left-footed shot is blocked. And that is going to be half time. All right, 1-0 up. Once again, it pretty much feels like we're dominating them. So let's see if we can keep it up in the second half. Messi into Griezmann. Messi can make that overlapping run. Gonna try and cut inside. Taking a shot with Messi once again over the bar. I think I'm putting a little bit too much power on these shots. All right, that's a good ball in to Parejo into Alcacer. Ball in. That is a good save from Ter Stegen in the end. Get that to Zakaria. Griezmann. Messi tries to get a touch on there, but the defender gets it before him. All right, Valencia have been better in this second half. Probably this game should be tied up. Parejo to Alcacer. Longley almost gets to that, but Ter Stegen in the end has to save it. All right, this 1-goal lead does not feel safe. They are knocking on the door. All right, Pedri is coming on for Neves, and then Richarlison is on for Griezmann. Trying to just liven things up a little bit for us. Pedri is playing at cam in the midfield. See if that can maybe help us get this second goal. This is not looking too good. Ball is crossed in. That was very, very messy. But Ter Stegen punches it out. They're going to get another cross in. That should be cleared easily. Pedri picks this up. Now we can try and bring this forward. Richarlison into Puig. Messi, does he have the legs for this? I don't really know. Goes for the shot. That is blocked. Every shot is blocked in this game. But that isn't to be it. All right, that added time, that plus 1 minute went by so quick. And it feels like we pretty much barely get this 1-0 win at home against Villarreal. A draw probably would have been a more fair result in this game for them. But we come out with 3 points thanks to a goal from Ansu Fati. All right, so we're going to end this first episode of Season 2 here. In the next one, we will finish August and finish the transfer window. Probably start the Champions League as well. And in that episode, we will also decide on signing either Sadio Mane, Raheem Sterling, or none of them. So once again, I need you guys to decide in the comments, Mane or Sterling. If you guys don't decide, I will be the one who decides pretty much. I don't know who I'd rather sign. I really don't know. Ansu was pretty good at left wing, so there's always just starting him at left wing. I mean, I guess Gnabry and Sancho are still options at left wing still, could be, but I think I'd rather have Mane or Sterling. So you guys need to decide on that. And then also whether or not we should sell Shula or just keep him on the bench as third choice, PK as fourth choice. We also need to decide on that. And if you guys have any other suggestions, make sure to leave those in the comments as well. So good start to the season, 2 games, 2 wins. Same for Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. So if you guys enjoyed this episode, drop a like down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Hope you all have a great day.